fellas? We good? Good. Good. And we got an audience. Does the audience get to ask questions? Jim, are you going to let these guys ask questions?
Who are these people?
Very important people.
Somebody stand up and let's introduce yourselves. Who's in charge? Introduce them. There we go.
Our guest from Edward Jones. You guys okay with the pick?
Yeah.
Very good pick. All right, then we're done.
They were easy.
You waiting on us?
Yeah.
So let's
We need
have
to
it,
get back
guys.
upstairs. So.
What do you like about the guy? Why, a little bit surprised to many of us that you took him there. But,
Coach Fisher, tell you, we've been discussing it a while. You know, obviously we felt he was a unique talent. That's subjective, but thought he was definitely a unique talent that, you know, only comes around once in a while. So, and we thought he may have fallen, could have gone earlier if it hadn't been for the injury. So it was kind of a bonus to maybe be sitting there at 10. And hey, I know we've got a lot of things we got to do, but I think it was a consensus that player helps everybody. Our defense helps our offense, our offensive line, our wide receivers, our QB. So that's it. That's the pick in a nutshell.
Jeff, unique talent. Why do you think he's a unique talent?
Well, I mean, his body of work speaks for itself. What he was able to do at the University of Georgia was very impressive. You know, obviously, clearly he was set back because of the injury, but you know, the athletic ability, the strength, the explosion, the acceleration, the instincts that he has as a runner, and he's also got great hands out of the backfield. He's that complete back. And, you know, we have a good group. We really like our group in the room. And but this is an opportunity that, you know, as Les said, we could not pass up. You know, they were good players. The board was right. We had a sense for where it was going to go. We've been talking about Todd for well over a week now, and you know, we were there at the recheck. Rehab's coming along fine. I don't know when he's going to be on the field. You know, competitively, we do know that, you know, he's not having any issues right now, and as the docs typically say, he's ahead of schedule. So, just you know, this is kind of one of those players at the position that really only comes around once in a great while, and so we're very excited about it.
At what point did you become comfortable with the knee, getting a chance to see it, and how comfortable are you being patient with him if you have to?
Well, we're comfortable with the process, the evaluation process. We're comfortable with what happens at the combine now that, you know, he did not allow anybody to manipulate him at the combine, just because the doctor didn't want 32 teams jerking on the knee. So he went through his rehab, went back to the recheck. We were there, our doctors were there, and there's really no concern with where he is right now.
Is it possible he can be ready for the regular season, or?
There's always that possibility, but, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, be specific as to when. I will tell you this: we're not going to rush it. We may be a little on the conservative side. You know, this is the running back of our future, and you know, it makes no sense to subject him to, you know, put him in a bad situation sooner than we have to. So, like I said, we've got outstanding backs on our roster. He's going to add to that group. When that happens, we don't know, but he's going to be the running back of the future for a number of years.
You've got 7 or 8 guys that can hold the fort there in the backfield.
We've got a good group, yes.
In the discussions, and there's been concern about it being snakes the last couple of years with some ACLs, how much, if at all, did that enter into the decision and the discussion about him?
Well, you know, obviously it's has been a concern of ours, but you know, every situation's different, and we don't, you know, I don't have any reservation whatsoever about him getting back to full speed and 100%. That's not going to be an issue with him, and he's endured a lot too. I mean, you know, his road's pretty impressive. You know, he's had some hard times, endured the suspension. But everyone you talk to absolutely loves the kid, just loves the kid.
Running backs weren't a high commodity for the last couple of years. What changes that this year?
I think it's, you take Gurley. Obviously, we thought he was a unique talent, and I think that the next guy to go was also a pretty dang good player in the Wisconsin kid. So I mean, he can hit some home runs, and I think that's why San Diego made a move to go get him. And it's really like I've said many times before, the position, that's just letters in the alphabet, but you take players, they're humans. You take the ability. So I think that's why you're seeing the running backs, or maybe 2, maybe 3, come off the board in the first round this year because of, hey, they're skilled people.
You mentioned the suspension. What did you hear from him about that? And I mean, obviously you're satisfied with it?
Yeah, I think, you know, obviously, you know, the Georgia people, I mean, he's a hero to their fans, you know, and I don't know if I want to use the word hero, but well respected by their fans. I spent a lot of time in Atlanta, so my text is probably blowing up now with UGA fans. But interesting, we've got a coach on the staff who knows Mark Rick well, and Mark sent him a text right after the pick and said, hey, great pick, you guys got a stud. So that's coming from his head coach and a lot of the fans there. So they respect him. He made a mistake. He got punished for it. He's moving on.
Jeff's not asking you to compare him to this guy, but you always want to run the ball. Can he be your Eddie George? Do you view him as potentially that type of guy?
He's special. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Coach
And you
Winky.
can't really. I got a text from Eddie 5 minutes after the pick was over saying, congratulations, great pick. So, but they're different. You know, their running styles are different. But he could be, you know, when the career's all said and done, he could be that guy, yes.
Who was that? I'm sorry, coach.
You okay with me giving Coach?
Who's that?
He wants to know which coach got the text from Coach Rick.
No, that knows him.
Yeah, it's fine.
Coach Winky.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
You guys done for the evening?
We need to get back up.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, there's still
We don't
players.
we don't have 2 this year.
Yeah.
No, I'm just adding, but.
Are y'all bored?
Tried to come back for 3 last year, so.
That is true.
I got to be the smartest, and who's going to block for him?
Got a good group up front. Be
We've
okay.
drafted some people in the past, and you know they did make this thing a 3-day event. I didn't decide that, so we got to live through Friday and Saturday. So we'll see if we can you know, help improve that position there. Again, we'll still let the board guide us, but we're well aware.
Any surprises at all what you've seen so far? Or?
No, board was perfect so far. Yeah.
How
It was
high
really
up
good.
was he on your board?
Wow. I don't know if we need to give that one away.
Worth a shot. So they guys?
It was reported that he was second.
And
On our board.
Yes.
You can't always believe everything that's reported. Tom, that one's in-house.
Too low? Is that what you're saying?
We intentionally hid him on the board, so he was way down someplace. Thank
He
you.
was in the injured don't touch
Oh, you know what?
section.
Oh, before we go, Tom Heisey. Tom, please. Hey, Tom's retiring tomorrow after 41 years, Tom?
Yes, sir.
With the camera on his shoulder?
Yes, sir.
Want to wish you the best of luck.
Well,
We've
thanks for
enjoyed
doing
working with
that
you.
and
Good luck to
taking
you.
the time out.
Okay.
I know you guys are busy.
No, good luck to you, Tom. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.